AITA for correcting my MIL at a family gathering when she said she had recommended my daughter's name, even though it was my favorite name. I've been married to my husband for almost 2 years, and our daughter is 11 months old. When we found out we were having a girl, one of the names that quickly became a top contender was the name of a character I really love from a very popular book movie franchise. My husband is a huge fan of the franchise too, and over time, that name became the only one I wanted. We decided on it and later told our parents. I clearly remember a conversation I had with my MIL about the name. She had asked if there might be a phonetic alternative that could cause confusion, but I told her no and explained the subtle difference in pronunciation. It was a whole back and forth discussion we had at the time. Last weekend, we were at my in-laws' house for dinner with my BIL and Sile. As we were all sitting there, my daughter was cruising along the furniture, using the couches for support, glancing back at us to see if we were watching, and then laughing. My BIL's wife commented on how radiant my daughter looked and how she'd really taken to her name, almost as if she embodied it. Then, my SEAL chimed in and said it was a great name, crediting my MIL for suggesting it. I was confused. I asked her what she was talking about, and my SEAL replied that my MIL had been the one to recommend the name, right? My MIL then chimed in, saying that yes, she had suggested it and thought it was a good name. I was honestly stunned for a moment. I clarified, explaining that I had come up with the name, how I knew about it from the franchise, and how my husband was familiar with the character as well. I stressed that we were set on that name entirely on our own and hadn't taken any suggestions from others. I even turned to my husband and asked him to confirm the story, which he did, though he seemed a bit uncomfortable doing so. My MIL then tried to smooth things over, saying that choosing a name is a collective family effort and that everyone pitches in with ideas. But I still pointed out a second time that this specific name was very special to me and one I had chosen myself. Looking back, maybe I shouldn't have doubled down like that. And that's part of why I'm asking here. When we got home and were getting ready for bed, my husband had been getting texts from his mom and sister. He told me they were upset about what had happened. He reassured me that what I'd said about the name was absolutely accurate, but he also told me that I had been tactless. He pointed out that we both know the name was my choice. Our daughter has a beautiful name that fits her perfectly, and there was no point in stirring up an argument that only created unnecessary tension. The next day, my husband had a regular phone call with his mom, and I asked if she was still upset about the situation. He said she was, but he reiterated that, while he understood why I had spoken up, it hadn't been the right time or place to do it. So, was I the asshole? Discuss in the comments section below, and I'll pin the most upvoted comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more stories animated and read by AI.